I'm Andrew Whiteside. This is Entertainment New Zealand. Well, New Zealand Opera's production of La Bohème opens in Christchurch this week, and I had the great privilege of speaking to Talise Trevigne. She plays the lead role of Mimì. Talise, welcome. Lovely to have you here.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Now, you're opening as Mimì in
Yes.
La Bohème in Christchurch this week, and excited?
Very excited. This is a role that I love tremendously, and I did my first Mimì back in 2008, and it was quite a traditional program. So I, put it aside, and I had moved on to other ladies. But when my manager called me and said, "Guess what? You're going to New Zealand." I said, "Fantastic." She said, "You're singing Bohème." I said, "Even better." And she goes, "And you're singing Mimì," which was all the things on my list of things to do. So I'm pleased to be back, and it's an updated, modern production, which I'm quite pleased about too.
Tell me about Mimì. What is it for you that is the appeal about that character?
I will say what's the appeal about this Mimì and this production is that she's quite strong. She is soft, but I think her life circumstances, which we never give to the audience in specifics, but I like to portray in her character and her person. She is a seamstress. We find these things out. She's very simple in that way. She's not particularly wealthy, and her life is very average. But there's a strength, an inner strength in her that I find so beautiful. And many times, Mimì is played to the fragility of her character. That she's dying, and I love that. She's quite strong all the way through the end, and then you see her body fail her, but her character and her person never fail, and that's what I think is tremendous about this character, this Mimì.
I suppose my thought about her is she's always been the ultimate romantic but doomed character.
Yes, yes. And I think the joy and the beauty in her death is just the hope throughout, and sometimes it's with Rodolfo. Wrong opera.
Yeah, well, because you played
another
La
doomed,
Traviata.
yes, another one of my doomed ladies.
Yeah.
But it shifts, but there's always hope, whether it be any one of the friends, and death is only sad when there's happiness, at the end.
Now, you've had great reviews. I've been reading about you, and people are saying, she is the buzz in the opera world.
Thank you.
And yet, your career is relatively young, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and it's also taken quite a different shift recently. I now do a lot of contemporary work. I feel very strongly about championing new works and breathing new characters to life. And I continue to do so. I'm grateful for that. But I don't like to be pigeonholed. And therefore, I still have my standard repertoire, which I love tremendously, all of my girls. And I think one hand washes the other.
We were talking just before we started filming
Yes.
about your name, Talise Trevigne.
Yes.
So, any particular place that name came from, the Talise?
Talise is actually Native American. It is of Cherokee origin. It's actually spelled Thalise, but my mother, thank God, thought they'll never pronounce it correctly, so I'll just take the H out. I was tortured in my youth.
Oh, really?
By my substitute teachers.
Oh, wow.
Talise Trevigne.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No. I used to tell my mother that I would change it. I said, as soon as I'm 18, I'm changing my name. 18 came and went, and I remember it was the night my debut at San Francisco Opera. My mother said, "You still going to change your name? Because it looks pretty nice on the program." I said, "Oh, just leave me alone."
Well, Talise Trevigne, thank you so much, and all the best for the season in La Bohème.
Thank you very much. Thank you.